Hey everybody, Twin Diggers here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah!
We are day 2 at this 1901 old farmstead that we were given a permission on through a friend. And it's on 10 acres. It's a narrow lot. It's kind of different. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. We are going to show some of the buildings today in the video just so you kind of get an idea of the layout. Especially this real unique one here that's behind us. We'd like to get some information to find out the design of that, and anyway, we'll get to that when we're done. So we hit the yard again. We went as far as we could go on the property. The buckthorn is so thick and there's a lot of cliffs all along the lake shore that it was just literally impossible to even swing a coil in there. So we found a lot more iron, and just wanted to go through some of our wrap up here for you. So let's start over here. Yesterday we found Quacky, and today we found Goosey. So we found a head to that in the woods that obviously would have come off of something that was floating in the water, maybe for hunting at some point. We did find a modern coffee cup, but it is still kind of unique. And this is the inscription on the back. This was laying in the woods. So this is reusable for sure. It's got a nice square on it. A couple of kid things we found that were just thrown over the side of a hill. It's like some kind of maybe a little submarine or something. We found a chewed up duck. Sure the animals took care of that one. And then this creepy guy. Look at the teeth on him. I think the arms move, and there's a little lever here. Let's see if this works. No, it twists. But does anybody know what that is?
Creepy.
I think I'm gonna hide this under your pillow the next time you come over and spend the night. Yeah, that's really creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Just some tin, really roached up stuff. You can see the nails still sticking out of it. We're glad to just get that out of the ground. More pieces. I mean, just really rough shape. Other little pieces. This thing. Just a big piece of, looks like tin from the coloring of it. More pieces of aluminum. Of course, there's flashing, and I don't know what that is, some kind of a cap to something. These always give off really nice signals. This plate, again, there's so many odd things that we find. We have no idea what they would have been for. More golf balls, but we have more of these little wiffle balls. So, like as I mentioned yesterday, we know people that golf. We're going to clean them up and give them to them. They could probably use them for practice. I did see an old one in here. Hogan, that's an old brand. There's Titleists and Pinnacles, and what was that one? Just says like Nike on it. So anyway, that was kind of fun. These are very interesting. Pam got these. They're triangular, and I don't know what they would have been for.
It's almost like it's split in half. If you put it together, Pat, it looks like a file or something.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, there you go.
Could have been a file.
I think it was a file.
There you go. Goes like that.
It's
possibly. Just some weird. This one's more modern, but some weird old nails. But Pam did find this. So this is the only square nail that we came across today. It's in pretty tough shape.
Yeah.
So, and a little NSP. This is Northern States Power. These
hold it up.
These would have been on lines, electrical lines. So we found that tag.
Or it could have been on power boxes too.
Yeah, like a power box. They put it on there to say they
clip it.
Come and inspected it or something.
Sure.
1 dime, and it is a 1989 So we only got a dime and a penny off of this property, which is bizarre. I thought we'd find a lot more. I actually came up with another axe head. This one had to dig the stuff out of it so you could see it, but this is oval on each side. The one I found yesterday had a metal or iron across the center. So I was thinking, you know, if they put the wood through this side, I'm not sure, they probably would have somehow pounded it into the one we found yesterday. But again, we have no idea what the age of these are. Other than that, they're heavy. So that was a cool find. This we believe, and this thing is heavy, that this was to a plow.
Yeah, we think it's...
And I don't know what else it would be. It has a hole through it like it attached to a farming implement.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, Pam pulled that out and she's like, unreal how heavy this is.
That is nuts.
I think this is kind of a spike, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's broken off for sure. And this big honker, this is all threaded. There's a big square nut on each end. So this is unusual. Again, we just find the weirdest things out here. It's got a lip on it. I'll start back over here so I don't lose track. This big thing, this is heavy. Another big chunk of iron. And then I got this. This is perfectly flat. I don't know if it was a lid or what it was to. So I thought that was interesting. We did find another sickle, we only found 2, but it's in pretty good shape. So we have repurposed these for our birdhouse projects. I'm into this new Evapo rust remover, and recommended by Liz at Digging Canuck, who uses it, and it does take all of the stuff off. This thing is kind of different. It's got a hole here. I don't know what it was attached to, but it's quite large. Got 2 holes there. This bizarre thing, another oddity I pulled out. And this weird thing, it's oval. And not sure what that would have been on. That could have been on part of a plow.
Yeah, I was
to
thinking.
hold it,
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah.
And then get down here, one of these U-joints. Probably would have bolted through there to hold on to something. It's really weird. This is iron handle. I don't know if that was a drawer pull.
We found that before, Pat. It's
Pretty
horse
heavy.
tack.
This is horse tack?
Yeah, it's horse tack.
Okay. I found another one of these square, I'm guessing it's a washer. So almost identical to the one from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And only 1 pull tab. Can you believe it? Pam got that. It's an older top. And of course, Pam was another horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we had 7 or 8 yesterday.
I think
found.
so. Yeah.
And you can still see the nails in it. She dug that up, and then another big chunk of iron here. And I'm gonna go back up to here because this is interesting.
Let me back up then.
Got her?
Yep.
We think this is to an old cast iron stove.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure what this is, if it was something where the ashes panned through it or not. And this probably would be, you can see it in the sunlight. This was a piece of it, and there's star circles with stars on it. So this was a part of the stove.
That would have run across the bottom of the front.
Here's some other pieces that have decoration on it that we believe are also a part of the stove. It was a big hit for Pam, and these were all in one spot, which was like they dug a hole and dumped it. I'm not sure. And this up here, oh my God.
It's like a giant shark's tooth.
Yeah, this has got to be some type of a blade for a plow.
Definitely. That's a plow
That
blade
is
for a field.
honking heavy. We got that, and then this is a given. Move over a little bit here.
Sure.
This was the cover to the wood burning stove, where you
On
would
the
put
top,
the metal in there and lift it off.
to put wood in,
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
That's huge.
That's big.
We've never found one that big before.
Yeah, and the stars, they're just real pretty with the way they were designed back then. I think these were just, no idea. Pam got these. It's all kind of connected. And then 2 barrel rings. Got those up.
Got the big old, there you go. Yep.
Go here, I'm gonna go this one first. Some type of a hitch or lock or mechanism or something. It looked like it fit around something round. And then Pam got this little thing. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's a drawer pull.
I think
like
there
it
was a hook or something,
handle or
something
there was
attached
something
to
on
it.
there. And then she also got these 2 pieces. And kind of weird. They almost look like they're hand forged or something. I don't know. So she got those weird things. This was the biggest find, and we have never found a hinge.
A handle.
Or a handle.
That is
We
absolutely
found hinges
gigantic.
big, but not a handle. Look at the size of that. What do you think that would have been on? A big barn door to
Jeez, I
pull
don't
it?
know. It's just it's a monster.
It's massive. So that was cool. We found some coal, and it was in a burn area. You could see there's a piece of glass, and it's absolutely melted inside of the coal. And there's another big chunk of it. It's all melted coal. So as far as the dumps, this land is very strange to us. We couldn't find any dumps. We scouted the whole thing. We probed areas where we thought they would be. I don't know what these people back then did with their stuff.
Well,
Now I know there's another parcel
yeah.
that's over that way that has been all developed
Recently.
into new homes.
Yep.
And we don't know the backstory of this property because the new owner that purchased it, there's no history as to where this was. But we think, because there's an old barnway over there
And a silo. Yeah.
that they sold some of that off,
Yep.
and that they dug that up and put in housing, and we think that's where the dumps were.
Yes, because we
Based
looked
on
high and
this,
low,
this
and
is a narrow rectangular lot of 10 acres that goes this way and just wraps around the lake, and it's very steep incline getting down to it. So when Pam dug up, I can't remember, this horseshoe,
the horseshoe.
pieces of glass came out of the hole, and we thought, here we go. After all of our work, we finally have a pit. We just got very little out of it. So again, things were probably pushed and moved all over the place. But I'll tell you, we did find a few things of interest. And this is a Cantrell Cochrane. And look at the blue. Can you get some light on that?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. It's a very thick bottle. We dug these up broken years ago, and we have never had a complete bottle for our collection. This bottle here, and we don't know much about it, so we're asking Digger Dave for help to try to help us with the age on this. We don't know if it's early 1900s, 1920s, but there's marked right here in the glass. This one has P.G.C.1.
And we know it's old because of the green.
Oh yeah,
the green glass,
thickness.
like the mason jars.
Yeah, just the thickness.
So
of the
we think
glass.
it's 1900.
Yeah. This one here also has some numbering. I'm going to read it before I show it to you. It's P.G.C.5 on this one, and there is nothing on the bottom.
So pretty.
Yeah, this one here,
This one
we
has
think
more
this is
green in
older.
it.
This
Yeah.
is more of a, like a real, trying to think of the color green.
Yeah, like a pine green, maybe.
This here, just right here on the bottom, it has 2, 1, N. And this one's in tough shape.
Yeah.
But we think this is older than these two. It's a different age. Look at the difference in the colors.
Yeah, and the lettering is a little different too.
Yeah,
So,
the embossing.
yeah.
So this one is really cracked up. We're not going to be able to save this. But we do have 2
Now
that are
we each have one for our collection.
Yep, so we'll each have one, so that worked out really well. So that was great.
You bet.
We only came across part of a bottom of a broken mason jar. Again, the blues are just so pretty on there. And these are, it looks like 2 or 3 bottles, and they are the Orange Crush.
Can you hold those 2 broken bottoms there so we can read them?
So this one here, obviously the OC is Orange Crush. I don't know what the HC means. So we found 2 bottoms. So we got 2 bottles that we found. It would have been awesome to find a whole one. These are, here's some of the bossing. Where's my other piece I had here, sis? We kind of held it together to...
Yeah, that's okay.
There.
There's that one.
Yeah. And it does have the orange...
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Orange Crush on it. But
yeah, those were 2 criers.
What
Boy,
a nice...
We would have loved to have one of those for each of us.
I love the ribbing on it and the thickness of the glass.
Yeah, look at how thick that is. Hold it sideways there, Pat. There you go.
I mean,
that's crazy.
This would have been great to have in our collection. And then I came up with this. This is amber. See all the dirt through it?
Hold on, let me bring it up. There you go.
Got it? It's a kick up on the bottom. There's nothing written. Just so I'm thinking this is probably wine. Normally when they have a kick up like that. And it is thick. Don't know the age. It is blown in the mold. And clean it off here a little bit. See the seam on each side. But again, I don't know what the age of this is, but I thought it was interesting. It's rare for us to find amber to begin with, but to find one with a kick up on the bottom. So, yeah. So, wow. 2 great days, beautiful land. You can hear all the birds in the background. Geese flew in. We had sandhill cranes yesterday singing to us. And so we're gonna wrap this up and call it a day. See if we can get out to another spot later, or see if we can get back next weekend to another permission for you. So thank you everyone for following us along. If you have can help us with the age of these bottles, that would be great. Possibly what this large door handle would have been for. And obviously we think this whole thing is part of an old wood burning stove that Pam retrieved. So we also want to thank the landowner for this permission. It was beautiful to spend a whole day out here. I would ask Pam if she could pan up to this structure behind us, and it looks like there's maybe tin on the roof. I don't know what type of design that is, but if someone knows, let us know. It's beautiful. So it obviously was put on top of a new foundation to preserve it. And so we found that to be very interesting on this land. So that's all we have for now. Thank you everyone. The sun is shining. It is beautiful, and we're gonna get out and enjoy the rest of our day.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.